Hello, hello, I'm Bella, and welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. We're going to continue on with the further Hildibrand adventures. I believe there's only like 3 episodes left. They're kind of like mini episodes compared to the first set of quests. So I'm a little disappointed with that, but so yeah, we will continue on, get some good laughs. And then we'll see how much time it takes, because I am a bit tired today. So we might not do too much. But there was another side quest that we could do. Seer? I think that's his name. The GG situation. Seer must once more enter into a world he does not quite understand. I pray the sea finds you well, Bella, or at least better than it finds me. It seems I have no choice but to seek out that inspector and convince him to surrender up his mammoth to me. 'Twas unearthed under most suspicious circumstances after all, and who can say what secrets, or hearsay, it might hold. Therefore the Inquisition would conduct a thorough inspection, and if needs, must destroy it. Given his affinity for the contraption, I fear the inspector may not be amenable to my request. Nevertheless, he must be made to see that it is in the interest of public safety. Would you be willing to help me persuade him? Fury be praised. At least you have seen reason. Let us pray he will as well. I am given to understand that while the inspector and his assistant have been wandering all over the city with the mammoth in tow, they often frequent the gazebo near Fortont Manor. With any luck, they will be there now. The gazebo? Isn't she afraid that it's gonna eat her? Off to the gazebo. That's at the last vigil. Yes. Oh, it's this guy. It's this guy. I remember him. He's been following us since the first season. We don't know who this person is. Who are you, little Lalfell? I'm curious. To the very pinnacle of the heavens. What? Isn't she adorable? Is it a she? I think Gigi is a he. Verily, shall we scour all creation, from the deepest pit of the 7 hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for the answers we seek. Every day shall be filled with grand adventures, the stuff of fairy tales and legends. Huzzah! A grand adventure in the deepest pit of the 7 hells. And just so, such is the creed of Hildibrand, agent of enquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Well posed, Gigi. Well posed. I dare say you have the potential to be an exemplary inspector someday. Right, that's enough of that. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine, I hereby command you to surrender that memo of suspected heretical origin into my custody. Why, hello there, Bella. An Inquisitor sire, ever the jester, accusing poor Gigi of being a clockwork heretic when 'tis plain to see that he is merely a precocious young lad. Oh, there you go again, confusing the poor girl, as if those big, beautiful, boxy eyes aren't the soul of the femininity. Nashu, please, were you not witness to the magnificent display of Mandervillian masculinity mere moments ago? That's because you haven't taught her any better. She needs a proper role model to show her what's what. Don't be confusing the child. This is what happens in real life. I don't agree. A non-binary doesn't exist. Sorry for those who think that they do, but no. Mr. Stardust, Inspector Sire, what is all this commotion? We can hear you from the courtyard. Oh, it's Edmond. Oh, Lord Edmond, my sincerest apologies for the disturbance. I am come to seize this mehmet on behalf of the Inquisition, a fact which I clearly explained to the Inspector before you arrived. At which point they set to bickering about the contraption's gender. What say you, my lord? Do you think Gigi a boy or a girl? 'Tis clearly a strapping young lad, no? Fury take me, not you too. Has the whole world gone mad? Fine, but even supposing that this Gigi is a real boy, you cannot deny that the circumstances of his discovery and miraculous resuscitation were most unusual. He cannot be suffered to roam the city with impunity until the Inquisition has determined he is not a threat. I beg your pardon. Miraculous resuscitation? I see. Then until such time as Gigi recovers his memory, mayhap it would be best if you adopted him as a ward of House Manderville. I will even stand as witness here and now, if you wish. She's always leaving. Adopt? That would make me Gigi's father? Doubtless the Inquisition would think better of taking any action which might threaten the cordial relationship between our two houses. Yes, of course. I'll do it. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby grant this child the patronage of House Manderville.
Papa Hildy! Papa Hildy! The Inspector's finally become a father! It's so beautiful!
Quite. Now that you need no longer fear the Inquisition, you are free to show Gigi more of our fair city. Indeed, I strongly encourage you to do so. Mayhap, by the grace of the Fury, something will jog his memory. Thank you, Lord Edmond. I shall not forget this kindness. Come, my faithful assistant, my beloved son, we must away. Oh dear. Oh, hello, and I would not presume to question your grand design, but confound it all. Well, mayhap I cannot detain the mehmet, but I am still within my rights to observe the blasted thing. Lord Godbert will be pleased to hear that his son is as hale and healthy as ever. Not that I would ever presume to meddle on another father's behalf, and certainly not without consent. Oh dear, we're gonna see Hildy as a father. Is the Lalafell still here? No, he's gone. Is he watching Nashu? Keep an eye out for any Lalafells. Oh, wait. Where are they? I'm confused. Oh. Okay. I see. Come up here. And then go this way around. I see.
Any Lalafels hiding in bushes?
You never know. Okay, I don't see no Lalafels.
Cool. Look at all them halberds. I've never seen such a well-armed building before.
Ugh, how long must I stand around waiting for that mammoth to do something passably heretical? Why are you so quick to judge? Judging by the size of their estate, they've wealth to rival House Mandeville. Come now, Gigi. Surely gazing upon this wondrous work of Ishgardian architecture stirs something within your soul. And this grand manor of House Mel Tempstarte. What? Pray do not fill the mammoth's head with such nonsense. That is the supreme sacred tribunal of Hellenic inquisitory doctrine. I should know. I work there. Furthermore, I am quite certain that there is no House Duranamal Tempstarte, and that is it is a rather ludicrous portmanteau of the four high houses, including that esteemed house which but recently stood as witness to your adoption. Oh, it's like a combination. Okay. Don't start it. Okay, so it's like a culmination of all the houses.
Well, Gigi, do you remember anything? No, nothing.
I say, rather than parading him before the grandiose, why not give him a taste of something more prosaic? Let us make our way to the holy stables that he might bask in the singular sights, sounds, and smells of Ishgar's famous chocobos. Will that work? Go to the holy stables. While we're up here, I suppose... what is this one here? Oh no, wait, that's the Sky Pirates. There's one over here. And we can come back to that. But that was the other one I was considering. I think it goes back to Azisla. No, we gotta go down. We can come over here. Aha! Here he is. What is he doing? It's like hide and seek. I didn't find him before, but he's still sneaking. Patience, patience. A watched heretic never sins. Such noble creatures, chocobos. How many halcyon days did I pass in the saddle, racing across the windswept plains?
So if I wanted hair that color, I'd have to eat plums, bell fruits, and pineapples. But how many?
What? Eating fruit dyes the hair in this world? Splendid specimens of horse-bird flesh, would you not agree? In the hands of a skilled jockey, any one of them could take first place at the saucer. These chocobos are the pride of the Ishgardian cavalry, and any temple knight who dared exploit them for personal gain would answer to the Fury herself.
How about now, Gigi? Do you remember anything about Ishgard? Be sure to sniff the chocobos. It might help. It didn't.
You know, just because you found him in a Kurthan snowbank, it doesn't mean he hails from Ishgard. Which is why we ought to try taking him to the markets and exposing him to all manner of goods from across the Eorzea. Excellent suggestion, Inquisitor. Wait, am I now complicit in this farce? Fury, forgive me. Just go along with it. Spoiled sprat.
But I want one. I want one. Buy me a chocobo. Please, Father. Father, a strange-looking thing is staring at us. Gigi. Am I that strange looking? Well, you're a puppet. Animated puppet. Is he gonna be like Pinocchio? Is he gonna turn into a real boy? If you wish hard enough. Where's the blue fairy? They got the blue mages in this world. Where are we going? Jeweled Crozier. Yeah, we can go up this way. Latafel, where are you? There's Mathai. Mathi? I don't know. Hello. Like maybe he's not around all the time. Maybe like every other place. But I don't see them. I don't see them. What if I picked one with my eyes closed and gave it as a name day gift to myself? Oh, I wonder what I'd get me. Oh, it's not much of a surprise. Receive your orders. Detain your heretic. Meet your quota. Fury, take me. It used to be so simple. Frightening on occasion, I grant you. What with my mentor's little episodes, but simple nonetheless. These goods would fetch a high price in Ul'dah. Why bother? It's no use. Now, Gigi, you must not give in to despair so easily. Did I not promise you days filled with grand adventures and the eventual discovery of your mislaid memories? Spirits, Gigi, spirits! Oh no! My word, a vase flung to the ground with reckless abandon. Could this be the opening salvo of an indiscriminate campaign of vandalism? You're just clumsy.
One waged by your wild gesticulations, perhaps. At least look before you strike a pose. The gods only know how much that vase cost. 123,504,000 gil at last assessment. 'Twas over 700 years old, and graced the homes of a dozen archbishops, 8 counts, 2 lord commanders, and 1 duke. 100 million gil. Oh, Helone, why have you forsaken me?
Wow, would you look at that? Lucky!
It's a miracle. Nay, the divine intervention of the Fury herself.
Did I do that?
Gigi, my boy, that was marvelous. You're a born artisan, just like your father. Or just like father.
Papa Hildy's papa? Your grandpapa, Godbert. The man who woke you with a few gentle taps to the noggin. You wouldn't believe what else he can do with the hammer of his. Why, some folks say he wields the very powers of life and death. Once he and the missus come back from their tour of the Western Highlands, I'm sure they'd love to see that trick of yours.
Do not demean this mammoth's power as a mere parlor trick. We just witnessed a miracle, and I demand that you all acknowledge it.
This mammoth?
Sir, I say sir, 100 million gil for the mammoth. Nay, 100 million gil and the Duke's priceless face. My word, is this what passes for trade in Ishgard? Gigi is my flesh and blood. I will not sell him at any price.
Please, Papa Hildy, no more. I know you mean well, but we can't deny the truth no longer. I am a mammoth.
Gigi, whatever has gotten into you? You are my son. You are a Mandeville man.
Listen to your papa, Gigi. You're a Mandeville girl, through and through.
Don't confuse the poor boy.
Stop it, both of you. You're not my papa or my mama.
Is Lalafell around? I don't see him. Okay. Had to make sure. Ah, the unmistakable scent of... Well, perhaps not heresy exactly. Regardless, that mammoth's power cannot be allowed to fall into the wrong hands.
Oh, children do say the most hurtful things.
You're a pseudo-mom. Well, it is only to be expected. Gigi is at a rebellious age. Strange as it may sound, I too tested my parents' patience, and that on more than one occasion. But if they could weather the storm, then so can I.
I say we find out what's got him thinking he's a mammoth.
But he is a mammoth. How can you not... Oh, never mind. Just so we're clear, you do agree that it's a mammoth, right? You don't honestly believe that, you know?
It's a mammoth who's... It's the boy mammoth. He can be a boy mammoth. I'm sure he didn't mean what he said about his Papa Hildy, which means... he thinks I'm his mama?
The measure of a mammoth. Hildibrand knows in his heart that love transcends dimensions of time and space, definitions of man and machine. The course of fatherhood never did run smooth, but I, Hildibrand, guardian of Gigi, doting parent extraordinaire, shall find a way to overcome this trial and be reconciled with my beloved son.
That's the spirit. Solving a simple case of childhood rebellion should be easy for a man who's unmasked thieves, defeated duelists, and led armies of the undead.
Yes, that's all very... Wait, what was that about the undead? Actually, don't tell me. For now, all that matters is finding that mammoth. We should begin by speaking with the sentries stationed at the city gates and the airship landing. If Fury help us, he has left Ishgard. We need to know about it sooner rather than later. I will visit the Ark of the Worthy, while the inspector and his assistant head to the airship landing. You can question the guard at the gate near the manufactory, after which we will regroup there and share our findings. Dismissed.
Speak with Hayward in Foundation. Do you say anything?
No. Okay. They're gonna be at the airship landing. Let's just check and see if they are there. I'm just curious. Who is this? Oh, that's the Sky Pirates. Alright, I guess they're not around here. I was just curious to check. Alright, that takes you back to Asisla. Alright. So we gotta go to the manufactory. Little fellow with a wide-brimmed hat. Aye, he came through here. Bought passage on a supply ship bound for Falcon's Nest. One of them was named Lalfels, right? Funny little buggers. Seemed keen to be anywhere but here. Well, if Gigi left the city, it was not by the main gates. And the sentries at the airship landing have seen no one matching his description.
Went to Falcon's Nest.
Falcon's Nest? Fury, take me. Must we return to that freezing pit of despair? Wheresoever Gigi goes, I will follow him and find him and embrace him as my son once more. However, I surmise our final destination lies far beyond the walls of said outpost. Indeed, there is but one reason he would return to those frozen wastes. To frolic in the snow and cast his worries to the winds. Really? He seemed in no mood to frolic when last I saw him. As I recall, he used his arcane powers to mend a vase, only to become morose and belligerent, when it became clear to him that he was, in fact, a mammoth. One might even say he remembered what he was, remembered his purpose, as though he returned to Western Kurthis, that famous breeding ground for heresy, where first we found him. Home to his heretic masters, to share with them the intelligence he had gathered on the city. At long last, the undeniable, the unquestionable, the unmistakable scent of heresy. What are we standing around for? We have a heretic to catch. I'm so excited.
I think there's a misunderstanding here. Inspector, I'm sorry to think that Inquisitor Sire might not think very highly of our little girl.
It's a boy. It is impossible, but I would not presume to know his feelings ere he voiced them explicitly. Until such time as he does, we should endeavor to surreptitiously bring him around to the opinion that Gigi is a boy of pure heart and good intent. Subtly in all things, Nashu. That is the Mandeville way. Subtle? The Mandervilles are anything but subtle. I've got no quarrel with Lalafel's mind, but you hear things sometimes, like how they've got a scheming nature, how they'll stab you in the calf for a handful of gil. And I like my calves just the way they are, thank you very much. Oh, that's the way to look at Lalafels. Probably an old yeah, they carry the stabby stab and stab you in the stab you in the calf because they can't reach too high. Yes, I'm so happy to do the Hildibrand quests. Okay, we're going to Falcon's Nest. Did I ever flip a few cards for you? I think I did actually, but I completely forgot what I pulled. Because I was curious. Oh no, I remember. I think last time you mentioned you think that you had bad luck or bad things happen to you, and it was kind of what the cards came out. You're accurate to read your own energy. It's like sometimes my memory is good. I remember odd things.
Ah, even her footprints are adorable. They almost look like they were made by one of those clockwork minions.
That's because Nashu, she's such an airhead. Yeah, that's a mammoth is a clockwork thing, isn't it? I would know those tiny footprints anywhere. Gigi came this way. Yes. Does Fat Cat have footprints? You see the snow kicking up, but he doesn't have footprints. Aha! I knew it. The mammoth immediately left the outpost and looks to have headed north along the river. By the Fury, I cannot wait to finally catch him in the company of heretics.
I don't much like your tone, Inquisitor. If our baby girl ran afoul of any heretics, she'd look them square in the eye and tell them she doesn't want any. Hey, Inspector, I think I just had one of those moments, you know, of insight. Maybe Gigi came out here to find Lord Godbert. I did tell her her grandpapa might like to see that trick of hers.
Brilliant deduction, Nashu. He must be eager to meet his grandparents. The selfsame ones he renounced when he declared you were not his father. Oh, what a fine young gentleman, eager to explore his heritage. Let us make haste, my friends, for a reunion of 3 generations of Mandervilles beckons. 3 generations. I really can't be bothered.
The other Lalafell isn't here? Okay. Always keep a lookout for the sneaky Lalafell. See some sparklies. Footprints!
Tracks continue to the north.
Oh, what happened over here?
Oh my god!
I wanna, is it throw? Ta-ta! Ta-ta-ta!
Right in the kisser, yes. Oh, is that what she's saying? Pow, right in the kisser? And he's just doing squats. Say your lines. Come now, you'll have to do better than that. Gang up on him. GG! The mammoth lies motionless in the snow, fragments of ice stuck to its calf, suggesting the impact of something small and round traveling at high speed. Oh my god. Yeah, with how strong these two are. Yeah. Oh my god, is that how they knocked out these things too? They just threw snowballs at them? Murderers. Don't know their own strength.
Ah, my head. Who? Oh, it's you. You followed me.
Oh, Gigi, if you wanted to have a snowball fight with your grandparents, you should have said so earlier. Papa Hildy was very worried, though he is glad to see that you are unharmed. It would seem he was struck by a snowball, much like these Steinbocks. These dead Steinbocks. Are you sure he isn't damaged? As if a mere blow to the head could fell our Gigi. We Mandeville's are made of sterner stuff. I myself have been driven headfirst into the earth on no fewer than 24 occasions, several times from moms above, and my mind is no less brilliant for the experience, are you sure? No wonder he has some severe brain damage. I expect the Earth was no less brilliant for the experience either. Why are you nodding? Oh, he's behind me, isn't he? What good fortune to cross paths with you lot so far from civilization. Forgive me for not taking notice earlier. I was engrossed in my duel with Julian, but how rude of me. Would you care to join us?
Grandpapa Godbert! Grandpapa Godbert! Mama Nashu says you wield the powers of life and death. I beg of you, Grandpapa Godbert, grant me life. Make me a real boy. I knew it was Pinocchio.
Does he have the power to do so? I mean, he is a god. Are you sure about this, son? It may sting a little.
I will endure whatever I must to become a real boy.
It's fine. Let us begin.
This body is everything I ever wanted. It's perfect. Thank you, Grandpapa Godbert. Thank you.
Oh, but I have not even begun to begin. Bergot, guide my hammer. Now she's spinning. Did you work magic? Oh my god.
Papa Hildy, I'm a Mandeville man.
You grew up so fast! Gigi, my son, come to your father. Let me have a look at you. Stop it. Papa Hildy. Juju. Stop. It's so touching. I'd watch out. He'd probably break your ribs. What's he doing? What's he doing? He's gonna clock him. What they call it? Clothespin? Or clothesline? Clothesline him? His lips. He just accepts it. He takes more after his grandfather, I think. Now that brings back some memories.
Papa Hildy, oh dear, who could have done such a thing? You did. Oh, you can change size. Oh, that's convenient.
By the Fury, it's just like the vase all over again, miraculously restored to its original form. Gigi, my boy, upon further consideration, I believe that this body may suit you best. It is, how shall I put this, more manageable.
And much more adorable. But how can I ever be accepted as your son if I remain a mammoth?
Is that what's been troubling you all this time? But why didn't you say so? A Mandeville is more than mere flesh and bone. He has vigor, compassion, honor, a gentleman for all seasons. Be you a man or machine, it makes no difference. If they call you a mammoth, you look them in the eye and say, "Nay, I am a Mandeville mammoth." Look at the hairs out of place.
There you go. You just gotta have the confidence.
Mother, father, forgive me for not consulting with you earlier, but circumstances forced my hand. I have formally adopted Gigi as my son and ward of House Mandeville. Ye gods, I knew he was fond of the mammoth, but did you hear with that, woman? Our son's gone and got himself a son.
Grandpapa Godbert! Grandpapa Godbert!
Huh, it all makes sense now. Grandpapa Godbert and Grandmama Jillian. I've been waiting years to hear those words. Grandpapa Godbert, Grandmama Jillian. Few things in life are grander than becoming a grandparent, as they say.
I don't think that's the type of grandchild she wanted.
Oh no.
Oh dear. The demon is out. And whose? And what's so bloody grand about it?
Oh dear. Why are you cheering? Oh my god. I'll not be made grandmother to a bloody buggering mammoth. It's past time I beat some sense into my beloved boy. Fury, take me. I'd heard the tales of dark nights before, but no, it couldn't be. No, I think it was something far worse. Heretical, like as not, but rules be damned. I'm not risking my life to find out. Yeah, probably best not to poke at that one. They're mad, utterly mad, the whole damn lot of them. How their house could rise to such prominence, I will never understand. Well, at least the mammoth seems to have overcome its existential crisis. Before today, I didn't know a mammoth could even have an existential crisis. Wait, what am I saying? It's a mammoth. Why should I care what it claims to think or feel? Fury, take me. Their idiocy is infectious. I mustn't allow myself to fall prey to it. Follow procedure. Report to your superior. One step at a time. One step at a time. You'll accept the mammoth as a real boy in time. I know, the cult is here. Okay, we're going back to the foundation. Look at that outfit. Must be... I'm assuming maybe, What? Oh my god. What is that minion? Is that an upright cat? Fox thingy? Palico? I don't know. Right then, my superiors, having been informed of the mammoth's adoption by House Manderville, as witnessed by House Verton, proceeded to take me to task for my gross mishandling of the situation. They remained convinced that the mammoth is the product of heretical machinations, and have commanded me to redouble my efforts to prove this incontrovertible fact. That may prove problematic, however, as Jiju seems to have forsaken his quest to recover his memories, and thrown himself wholly into his new life as a Manderville mammoth, casting about for any hints of a case alongside his doting father. In any event, though I do not share my superiors' conviction, I think it's safe to say there is something exceedingly unusual about that mammoth. You saw with your own eyes how effortlessly it restored that vase, and itself to its original form. Reconstructive magics are not particularly rare, but his are unlike any I have ever seen before. I love these ending screens. In the pot. Alright, on to episode 3. A gazebo to call our own. Sire may be the only man who has yet to drink from the well of madness. It's like we're all a little mad here. That you stand here before me is proof that Halone smiles upon me this day. I have need of your assistance, Bella, and before you think to run away screaming in terror, I pray you hear me out. It concerns the esteemed and now missing and presumed dead Knights of the Heavensward. None have returned to the capital since all the unpleasantness began, yet recently we have heard rumors of these honored sirs walking the streets. 'Tis heresy most foul, I say, and I mean to get to the bottom of it, but we will need all the help we can get, which means, fury take me, we could benefit from a certain individual's serendipity. Besides, if we don't seek him out, he is like to show up at the worst possible time anyway. At least that's why it'll be on our terms, and we can keep an eye on that boy. Mammoth! Yes, right. Oh, you must be wondering why I asked you to come. Well, you and the inspector seem to enjoy a natural rapport, so... Sure. Praise Halone. For a moment I was afraid you'd make me beg. This may well be my last chance to prove my worth to my superiors, and if I can't... to Fortant Manor. To Fortant Manor! It only gets better, and there are Easter eggs in different places when you finish the episodes. Oh, really? So the cards say you're cursed. I can't quite remember exactly. Oh no, I think it was like the 10 of Wands is what came out. So 10 of Wands is basically like you're carrying a heavy burden. And I think it was 8 of Swords as well. So 8 of Swords is basically kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy kind of thing. If you think it, it happens. But what do they say about the next big thing you're gonna do? I don't know. Alright, so where are we going? Fortant Manor! That's where we're going. That's fiddle. I always forget. Yes, I completed Heavensward. So I'm doing the Hildibrand quest before I do the is it the 3.1 quest? And I would like to do the raids if possible, so I might start the, depending if I have a friend available tomorrow, I'd like to start the Alexander raid. It just depends. But why, Papa Hildy? No, Gigi's been a very naughty girl. Boy! Because, Gigi, such behaviors, I'm becoming a gentleman. But why, Papa Hildy? Why is it I'm becoming a gentleman? Ah, Inquisitor Sire, Bella, good evening to you both. Are you come as Dory fans or on business? Business. Always business. You may rest assured. Then I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am at your service. Is it robbery, murder, tax evasion? Tax evasion. Yes, the horror. Evasion? Wait, before we get into that, what's going on here? Much as it pains me to admit it, my beloved Gigi, the apple of my eye, the fruit of my loins. Oh dear. Unsynced or synced? Yeah, if, it would be unsynced. Yeah, so I would just go in with one friend if they're available to help, just to kind of blast through it, just so I could get the story. But yeah, if you're around, that'd be great. The burden you are talking about is like a black hole. Aw. Sorry.
As much as it pains me to admit it, my beloved Gigi, the apple of my eye, the fruits of my loins, attempted to deface this lovely gazebo. Naturally, as his father, it falls to me to see him return to the straight and narrow.
And that's not true. I was drawing a family crest for our home.
Now, Gigi, I know you are fond of this gazebo, as are we all, but it belongs to Lord Edmond. You wouldn't want to steal from Uncle Edmond, would you?
I guess not. Then where is our gazebo, Papa Hildy? And does it have a warm stove with a steaming kettle, too?
Oh, Gigi, don't you see? We have no need of kettles or gazebos. As gentlemen inspectors, the world is our oyster. We can go whither we please, where the red fern grows or the wild rose blooms. And yet you've been sleeping in Lord Edmond's gazebo for how long?
I don't care about wild roses. I want to live in a gazebo with Papa Hildy and Mama Nashu. Gazebos are quite expensive and dangerous if not domesticated.
She's still confused. Dangerous indeed, my boy. And besides, we are gentlemen inspectors, free to travel the length and breadth of Eorzea in search of a case. Does that not sound more thrilling than whittling away the hours beneath the gazebo?
I guess. He's a stay-at-home person.
If it's a case you want, you need not go so far. We are currently investigating reports of individuals masquerading as knights of the Heavensward. These contemptible charlatans are rumored to have tricked several hapless maidens into attending private parties for a small fee, with the promise of enjoying the company of these great seers. Those who were foolish enough to attend found their experiences to be so traumatizing that they have refused to discuss them in detail. Needless to say, your assistance in this matter would be greatly appreciated, and for it you shall receive due compensation. Say no more, Quister, say no more. I, Hildibrand, agent of enquiry, inspector extraordinaire, and well versed in the ways of the fairer sex.
Since when?
Oh, his mother. Mummy, mother dearest, I was under the impression you had departed from Molda.
She wants a real baby. And leave my beloved boy to keep on playing at being an inspector as well as the father to a bloody mammoth. Bugger that. Yet you're coming home right this instant.
How can you say such things? It is my life's calling to be an inspector, and Gigi is my son. He is a manful man. Grand as it is to see you, you have come at a most inopportune time. The young women of Ishgard are in need of a champion to defend them from fiends most foul. Come, Nashu, come, Gigi. We shall demonstrate to my mother our peerless investigative skills and bring these criminals to justice.
Those balls, he's stubborn. Probably gets it from his sorry ass of a father.
Still can't get over how young she looks.
I trust you lad'll help me to keep him out of trouble. Right then, come along.
Well, that could have gone better, and worse. Let's not keep them waiting. About the tax evasion, I have and will lip off to semi-deities and demons and monsters alike. But this was the IRS. A man's gotta know his limits. Yeah. Damn taxes. It wouldn't be so bad if I had to say where my tax money went. I'm just saying. Okay, over here. World-weary maiden. Where's the Lalafell? The Lalafell I've been missing the Lalafell. Where's Julian? There's Nashu. Is Hildy around here? Got someone reading from a book.
Please, do you think me so foolish to fall for their charade? From what I heard from the others, said knights bore not even the slightest resemblance to the Heavensward. As if I had not already memorized every detail of my dear Sir Adelfel's face. Oh, wherever could he be? I shall have some choice words for him when he returns, especially if he cannot properly account for his prolonged absence. I'm truly outside her grace. My allowance all gone to waste on those... I dare not say it. Mayhap those awful rumors are true. Mayhap I must needs accept that he now walks in Halone's halls. He was too beautiful for this world, a good and true knight, a defender of the faith. Oh, Sir Zephyrin, I swear I shall never love another.
Zephyrin? Ugh. No. He's the one. Oh, there he is. There's the Lalfell. He's the one that killed Harshi. No, never forgive Zephyrin. Hope he burns in hell. I don't believe in hell. I believe you create your own hell. But may he create and burn in his own hell.
What in the seven hells so damn appealing about getting paid a pittance to do the watch's job for him? So he is following Nashu. If the knights aren't supposed to, then why are they so popular with the highborn ladies?
Because they're philanderers. There must be at least one fair maiden who can tell us something of value.
Who needs a gazebo? I do.
Aww. I can say one thing with absolute confidence. They're all quite mad.
I demand satisfaction, swift and terrible vengeance. How dare they prey upon a lady's emotions to line their pockets with gil? If Sir Cherubird were here, he'd purge a lot of them like the festering sickness they are.
Yes, a pity he too remains missing. So very much a pity.
What I'd like to know is, who's going to deal with all these criminals and heretics? We can't bloody well be expected to purge them ourselves now, can we? Papa Hildy, that grandmama over there is staring at us.
Now, Gigi, a gentleman must be more careful with his words. First of all, you have only one grandmother. Second, and this is tremendously important, never ever call her that. At least, not yet. Promise?
Yes, Father. I promise not to call Grandmama Jillian. Greetings, my lady. Oh, ain't you a charmer? And there I was thinking I might have to rip your bloody head off if you said the G word one more time. Like that, Papa Hildy?
Ah, my faithful assistants. Have you gleaned any new information? Other than the fact that these women seem to detest the fake knights with every fiber of their being.
These two women were telling me all about what they'd do if they cornered Sir... Is this the best ye can do, then? Bloody oaths and girlish fantasies? Or do you call yourself a man of a man?
I assure you, Mother, we are only just getting started. The tapestry of lies and deception behind which the truth hides is often unraveled with the tug of a single loose thread. I say, young lady, I would beg you but a moment of your time. Somehow, I doubt that young lady was targeted by the charlatans we seek. Well, that's rude. Maybe they like older women. You don't know.
Aye, 'tis true. I too was taken in by the false promises of those awful, awful men.
Long have I yearned for a chance to meet Sir Valgrind, so when they said I finally could, I didn't hesitate for even a moment. But when they escorted me to the manor and undid the blindfold, and I looked on the hideous faces of those so-called Grand Sirs, I screamed and fled. They were gone when I returned with the watch, but their neighbors said they had overheard them speaking about seeking shelter in a place called Idleshire. I know it's not much, but I pray this information helps you in your search.
My lady, I swear to you, here and now, I, Hildibrand, Agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall not rest until these dastardly fiends are punished for their foul crimes.
Huzzah! 3 cheers for Papa Hildy. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
Hip, hip, hooray. And there you have it. Our quarry can be found in Idleshire. Come, my loyal assistants. Justice waits for no gentleman. That's all well and good, but I've never heard of this Idleshire. Have you?
I have.
You mean we're to travel to the Dervanian hinterlands? Right now, just like that? That's right.
Be spontaneous.
To Idleshire!
Alright, the Lalafell is gone. Alright, so Idleshire we go.
Oh, there's some new stuff here. Striking opportunity. Disarmed.
Let me Google that for you.
I guess that's like a... Going back to the Google library. The fires of some owl. Okay. Well, we'll do those another time. Focus. Focus! This way. Stella, why are you here? In spite of its appearance, that mechanical monstrosity is a primal, and it is causing us no end of worry. No sooner do we put down one primal than another appears to take its place. I'm beginning to see a pattern.
Ah. You can kind of see it from here. We'll have to go explore. Well, that will be for tomorrow. Again, if someone can be here by 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, that'd be great.
So, that was a harrowing journey during which I felt certain I would die horribly, or at least be forced to part ways with my precious bits. Aren't you, if you're part of the Inquisition, shouldn't you be, a eunuch? Wait, where's the Lalafell? I don't see no Lalafell. There's Wilnix. It's not hiding behind a boulder or something? Never know. I'm looking for the Lalafell with the straw hat. It's not here. Okay. Bloody waste of time.
Can I keep one? I promise I'll walk him and feed him and put fresh herbs in his mask every day.
Are you talking about the gobbies?
I don't think they'd make good pets. They make stinky cheese. This place feels somehow familiar, but I can't possibly have come here before, right?
Are you a machination of Matoya's? Probably. Truly, this magnificent settlement is a testament to the hard work and camaraderie of her Uplander and Gobby citizens. Yes, well, I'm just glad we're no longer being pursued by fire-breathing dragons, musket-wielding crabs, and bomb-throwing goblins. You know, the other ones.
But they were no match for Lady Jillian and that pan of hers, am I right? I want to see her make the bad gobbies fly again. Good sakes, Hildy, except in Bella, this lad'd be dead in a ditch somewhere if it weren't for me.
Nonsense. I would never let any harm come to my loyal assistant or my beloved son. If I may interject. Now then, let us split up and question the good people of Idleshire. My keen inspector's sense tells me that one of them has knowledge of the false knights we seek. It's just plain ignored.
And while I'm here, I probably should buy the gear if I'm gonna do the raid. Although I could do that when the raid quest takes us here. Shka. Yes, yes. Loudrox knows of Grand Sirs. Sneaky uplanders keep to selves. Mingle not with Gobbyfuck, but each to own. Loudrox says, no questions, only jingly shine. Pish, shka, if only Illuminati leave us alone. Loudrox can eat without always looking over shoulder. Keep an eye out for friendos. Oh, here we go. Talking to the gabbies. Hooray for everything.
How blessed these goblins and treasure hunters and adventurers must feel to have the freedom to pursue their dreams and live as they see fit.
She's always watching. A sorrier looking city of vagabonds, cutthroats, and charlatans I've never seen. Don't you fall in with them here? They're just acquaintances. Where's Nashu? Nashu? There she is. Where's the Lalfell? He's following Nashu. I don't see him. Oh, even more namesake gifts for me. Good on you, Nashu. Celebrate yourself.
Oh, you must be talking about them Grand Sirs. They drifted into Idleshire some time ago, as I recall. Pay visits to Great Library, though I couldn't tell you why. No unsolicited submissions. If you want to work as a collectible supplier, you'll have to see Leader Lona in Revenant's Toll. Could it be?
What? Oh, it's the lady. Oh, I know all about the Grand Sirs. They keep to themselves in that building of theirs, south of the round spot. You'd best watch out, though. They're a dangerous bunch, liable to kill you for looking at them cockeyed.
It's entirely possible that I've gone completely and utterly mad, but are you perchance the long-lost twin sister of an Ishgardian noblewoman?
What? Look behind you. A three-headed gooboo.
No, it's the same one. Why do I feel like I've not seen the last of that old woman? Oh, over here. If only we had the testimony of a concerned citizen which could conveniently direct us to the villain's precise location. The Grand Sirs are holed up in a building to the south of the markets. Good show, Bella. There, that's the one. Come, let's inform the others.
would seem that no one is home. There is naught we can do but wait then.
Papa Hildy, I just want to say that I really like this place. I think that you and me and Mama Nashu could have lots of exciting adventures if we stay here.
You may be right, Gigi. This community seems to have fostered an enlightened free society, welcoming of honest souls, willing to work and contribute to the greater whole. Did anyone happen to see a gazebo on the way in?
As I live in Shka, Hildibrand, Hildior Maximilian Mandeville.
Could that be? I say, could that be Slowfix's coin toss?
Do you know this copy, Inspector?
I most certainly do. Why, Master Slowfix was my very first employer.
Shka, when traveling through Thanalan long ago, Gabi Flock was waylaid by Uplander bandits. With no jingly shine to pay brass blaze, we had no way to backtake goods. Until we make busy deal with Gentleman Uplander, that is. With fastness he finds Uplander bandits and brings much bangy boom and returns to goodly Gabi's missing goods and great justice. Henceforth Slowfix gains new appreciation for Uplanders, but for a chance encounter with Gentleman Uplander, he never conceives of egalitarian utopia. Shka. One may even claim Hildy a founding father of Idleshire, with metaphorical tongue flaps, that is.
Oh, the memories. It was a near thing, for the bandits were clever enough to see through my ingenious disguise as an innocent milkmaid, but in my haste to escape, I tripped over a barrel of fire sand and, as they say, boom gobby boom.
Caller, no busy deals for the wicked.
No busy deals indeed. But leaving that delightful anecdote aside, ye gods, Master Slowfix, and just looking at what you and your flock have made of these ruins is making me big eyes.
Shka, Gabi Flock has come a long way since wandering days, but we have not forgotten Gentleman Uplander's kindness. Slowfix is here to offer hand lending.
Well, far be it from me to refuse. My son, Gigi, has grown quite fond of your magnificent city, and so I should like to stay here with him and my assistant for a time. We would not require much in the way of accommodations. A humble gazebo, for example, would more than suffice.
Why settle for gazebo when perfectly good estate right behind you? Residents of building and areas and Slowfix happy to evict them.
But we were pursuing the fiends who lived here on suspicion of defrauding young women.
Fraud. In Slowfix's egalitarian utopia, this he will not divide. All the more reason to let Gentleman Uplander and his flock stay instead of Grand Sirs. No need for jingly shine either. Huzzah! A giant gazebo to call our own. He actually seems happy.
I do not know what to say. Thank you, Master Slowfix. Thank you.
No need for teary-eyed tongue flaps. Gabi Flock is possessed of moral obligation to repay Gentleman Uplander for past generosity. Enjoy new gazebo, and good luck with hunt for Grand Sirs. Papa Hildy, since this is our gazebo, is it okay if I draw our family crest on it?
I can think of no better way to celebrate this joyous occasion, and perhaps draw the area of our new home's former tenants. Come, let us go and purchase some paints together. This gazebo shall be your canvas.
Now he's gone and gotten himself a sodden gazebo. Bloody hells, if he really thinks I'm going to let him keep on playing at being father. Do your painting, little man. She's rearing to go. And I'm just sitting. Core, it looks so good. Well done. Nothing. Still no sign of the notorious Grand Sirs. I dare say we're going to need more paint. Look at the drawing. That's so cute. Even supposing I were to turn a blind eye to his shenanigans, this is no place to raise a child. That old woman must have followed us here from Ishgard. She's involved in this, that much is clear, but the question is how.
Gigi's so talented, just like her grandpapa. How do you like my family crest? Oh, maybe I should have also painted Grandpapa, Godbert, and Milady Jillian.
Don't trust anyone over 60. Hildibrand has never been a patient man. Much as it pains me to admit it, a gentleman's stamina is not without limits. I dare say I could do with a spot of tea.
Hey, Inspector, is it just me, or have those two been looking at us for the past few minutes?
Got a bunch of old sirs. Oh, 'tis quite normal behavior for my adored fans, I should think. When finally presented with an opportunity to meet their idol in the flesh, all too many succumb to their fear and flee. Or maybe, just maybe, they're the Grand Bloody Sirs. Come on, they're getting away. Where'd they go? Outside the gates of Idleshire? Which gates? Okay, this way. There's one here too. An overgrown ambition. Wonder if that unlocks the dungeon that's here. No Lullafell? I'm always gonna be on the lookout. Nope. Fury, take me. I haven't run like that since Sir Herbert chased me up and down the steps of faith, brandishing flaming... Wait, where's Gigi?
Spare the flaming rods, spoil the milksop. Where could those two have got to?
Hearken to me, you dastardly rapscallions. You have nowhere to run. Reveal yourselves at once. I
shall not ask you again. Come forth, grand sirs. Name yourselves and answer for your misdeeds.
Noticing that I had another follower, I don't know why it's not showing up with this game. If it did or not. It's like, who are these people?
Slayer of 1,000,000 worms, the silver spear which hath pierced the very heavens. Orland.
What?
Master of magics, ancient and awesome, the divine hand which hath defeated all maladies, save it, senescence and incontinence. Goon spot.
What?
Grand sirs, Excelsior! I don't know whether to laugh or to cry. Mayhap both. Grandsires, Grandsires, you stand accused of willfully and unlawfully convincing young maidens of Ishgard to attend private parties under false pretenses, thereby inflicting upon them terrible financial and emotional distress. I, Hildibrand, agent of enquiry, inspector extraordinaire, am come on behalf of those poor defenseless innocents, and to see that no others are made to suffer as they did. Now lay down your arms and surrender yourselves into my custody.
Huh, the audacity of this boy. You should feel ashamed of your words and deeds. Can you hold that up? It's shaking quite a bit. Ooh. She's just impressed. You will rue this day, and rue it hard. I be flying. Gods, how I miss this. The air streaming past, the blood pumping, the taste of copper on my lips, a slight dizziness. It was on a day like this that we met, wasn't it? And when we soared into those azure skies, we never truly came back down. What? What is going on? Do mine eyes deceive? Pixney of my heart descended from Helone's halls to guide me to her bosom. My beloved, my everything, long have I waited for this moment. Take me in your arms once more and lift me higher, higher, higher. Oh my god. Is this like an innuendo? Higher, higher, higher. What? Did he die? What? Orland, Orland, Orland! He actually... he actually died. Alas, poor Orland. I knew him not in the slightest, but he seemed a decent man. Sanguinary and attempted murder notwithstanding. You will rue this day, and rue it hard. Did he just pass out? So his spirit lifted high, but his body stayed behind? Oh no. He actually fell.
So he died on the ascent. Yeah, old man could not survive that. I'd be surprised if he did. But why leave him like that? Give him a proper burial. Wait, I've seen this before. All too recently. Yes, anyway, he is only mostly dead. If the Master of Magic's ancient and awesome here acts with all haste, the man may yet be saved. Yes, you. So what's that, Sonny? Oh, you are referring to me. I see, I see. With all haste, was it? Yes, yes, I'll get right on that. No, he's gonna run and skedaddle and let him die. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite... No, wait, that's not good. Let me see. Something of a rather less controversial tradition. Yes, something with more pep, a vortex of biting winds to rend the flesh, and smite my foes. Foes? I thought you were friends. Why am I thinking of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy? Take them to the home. Take them to the home, please. Saint Rained bugger me with a bleed gale bulk. My back, my back. Are you sure it's your back, not my head? My head! 'Twould seem I've underestimated you lot. That makes two of us. Enough. Leave them be, or do you not care what becomes of the mammoth? Gigi! Gigi, but when? How? I thought I recognized you. First in Ishgard, then in Idleshire. You've been following us since we left the capital. Bearer of faces, fair and fearsome, the midnight shadow which hath deceived kings and queens. Doris! Can't possibly have been so naive as to think we'd not see through your ridiculous disguises. And yet here you are, so effortlessly and easily lured into our trap, for which we are most grateful, mind. My companions are hardly cut out for life on the road. All has been in preparation for this moment, the parties, the petty schemes. From the first, the objective of this grand design has been this singular mammoth. I swear to you, if you harm Gigi in any way... We have no desire to hurt the boy. We but require his help to reclaim that which is rightfully ours, our youth. Confound it, I can't see. Damn, they're very slowly getting away. Yeah. Papa Hildy! Gigi. Stay strong, my son. I swear I shall find you. He's right there. Just run. You got supersonic speed. You're like the Flash. Go. Hello. They were right over there. Why are we here?
Fine job he did protecting that mammoth of his, eh? Remind me again why we didn't just, for dramatic entrance and effect.
Do you think they're headed for the old mill? If not, can we go anyway? I haven't had cider in ages.
Ooh, that sounds good, actually. 12 strike me down for a fool. So desperate was I to seize the Grand Sirs that I failed to discern their true intent before it was too late. And now poor Gigi is in their clutches. Why, if I never see my beloved son again?
I suppose we ought to be prepared for the worst. They could be halfway to Razatan by now.
I very much doubt that, given that they were moving at an Animatoise's pace.
The little milksop's right. Let's get after the old buggers.
Huh, that's what my mentor used to call me. And among other things. Oh, the memories. Off we go! Gigi! That stalks us. Yeah. You know people who hate the Hildy quest? They don't know how to have fun in their life. They're miserable people.
Let me guess. Wondering why I haven't gone and smacked him upside the head and put an end to this rubbish, eh? There's a time for cracking skulls and a time for letting your idiot of a son deal with his troubles on his own. That's why. Think he's sleeping or just resting his eyes?
Or possibly dead. We mustn't act rashly. If they realize they are being watched, they may attempt to flee again, very slowly. So, it seems that the Grand Sirs have been caught once more by the very inspector that was trying to catch them. How ironic. Also, how premature. We have them, yes, but they still have Gigi. Damn it, if only some manner of opportunity would present itself. Ask and ye shall receive. We can ambush that wizened dragoon, take him hostage and demand an exchange. Inquisitor Sire, you disappoint me. A gentleman cannot condone the violent kidnapping and ransom of his elders. No, no, we shall approach this problem as paragons of honor and virtue. Bella, we'll stalk and subdue the Grand Sir, then relieve him of his armor. What? How is stripping an old man naked before more gentlemanly than taking him hostage? Rest assured, I shall reveal all soon enough. Godspeed, Bella. Sure. I don't know why. It's like it's reminding me of old cartoons. As it should. Do take care to obtain the dragon's armor, though through gentlemanly means, we must always endeavor to treat our elders with the utmost respect. You say anything else? Oh yes, let's not even bother to discuss the moral and ethical implications, much less the legal ones. Alright. Just say. Hello? Hello? You blind? Need your glasses? I'm just a passerby? Yeah, I'm just a passerby. I'm a nobody. Ghost driven man. Ew! No. I have scars. By going to the beach and imagine having a skinny ass Santa Claus walking in front of you with a Speedo. Scar. Now I scarred you. Where's this old man? Oh, there he is.
go on. What? No! There's nothing more to say.
Ah, I knew you'd... Wait, who are you again? There's something awfully familiar about those muscular forearms, those strong yet tender-looking fingers.
Do you want a massage? I'm a massage therapist, you know.
I say, would you be so kind as to... Of course. Massage my shoulders, young lady. There's this lingering ache, this tension that Gonspart can't seem to soothe with his magics. Remove my breastplate. Oh, of course. How silly of me. Pray lend me a hand with the straps.
There you go. That's the explanation. I'm gonna give you a massage. Let's take your armor off here.
Truly, young lady, you are a saint. Ah, I swear, it's the little things you begin to appreciate. My dear departed wife used to help me with my armor, you know. Right. I should be seated to better receive your tender ministrations.
Now I'm gonna cause some hurt.
Ah, the healing tingle. Would that I had a tincture of salamander with which to treat these aches. My little Pinksy used to spread some on my chest and under my nose to help me sleep through the night. Come, do not be shy. Work those soothing fingers into each and every knot. Slowly. Make me forget my troubles.
Sure, here you go. I don't do happy endings, sir.
Harder, higher. Close your eyes and dream.
Oh. The old dragoon's soft snoring suddenly stops, and you begin to fear you may have borne witness to his final moments. Leaning closer, you extend a hesitant finger, only to stop short when a sudden spasm signals the resumption of his labored breathing. Oh, good. I'll steal. Massage therapist left. You have so much travel. I've been to see one in months. Go get one. With the utmost care, you remove Orland's sabatons and breeches, leaving the sleeping old man exposed to the elements and at the mercy of the nearby ravenous bears that tentacled morbles. May he rest in peace. Yes. Good night, sweet prince. Contemplate clipping the massage moment. I have no idea how clips work, so if you can clip it, feel free to do so. I got the steps.
Oh, yes, let's not even bother. Okay, you're saying the same thing. Ah, my stalwart assistant. By your return, I gather you have taken care of the dragoon. And by taking care, I mean afford him all due courtesy as befitting a man of his years, whilst returning with the equipment I require.
Orland's armor entrusted to you by his elderly owner that he may receive a vigorous massage. The suit of armor is surprisingly light and reeks of garlic.
Oh. Is he a vampire?
The old gray mare, she ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be. Oh dear.
Capital. Then without further ado, I shall disguise myself as Orland and free Gigi from captivity. But you two look nothing alike. They may be old and slow, but they're not blind. Oh, ye of little faith, you are in for a treat, for you shall have a front row seat to this magnificent display of Mandervillian gill and subterfuge.
Let's see it.
Hey, is it time for dinner yet?
he just ate, you daft bugger. And where in the hell's is Orland? I know he's got to take a piss every hour, but damn it, he could at least be quick about it. His bodily functions are not working. It's a sign of death and decay.
Greetings, fellow Antediluvians. I have returned. What are these words? Oh, bollocks.
It's about time.
Okay, no, that's bollocks.
You love this class? Pack up your things. I want us back on the road in 10 minutes.
Before we do that, we must first release young Gigi here and his behavior. But I'm becoming a gentleman to keep children in cages.
What in the seven hells are you blathering about? He's going to get away.
No, he will not. See, still here within my care. Right then, on a completely unrelated note, I shall now take the boy with me on a brief sojourn into the wilderness. Fury, take me, it's working. He's about to walk out of there with Gigi and they won't even try to stop him.
So far, so good.
I'm cold and there are mortals after me.
"'Tis passing strange."
The jig is up. You're wearing my armor. I'm me, but you're also me. But that can't be, unless... This is it. This is the moment when my life flashes before my eyes. Oh, my dearest pig's knee. We'll be together at last. He's the one that fell for it. Bitch slap. Oh no! The cheek wiggle.
Imposter! How dare you attempt to trick me with a ruse so hackneyed it would make a minstrel blush.
Ye gods, I never realized dying would hurt so much. Now's our chance, Judy. Come with me.
Vivi, wait.
She actually called him Vivi. My son, what's gotten you into you?
Vivi. Vivi. Where have I heard that name before? Remember who you are, Vivi. What you are a creation of the great Shadian Archmagus Quan. Quan. I was given life by Grandpapa Quan. I remember now. We lived together, and he taught me many things about the outside world.
What exactly do you remember, my son?
Everything. Yes, everything. I remember that Grandpapa Quan created me, that he took care of me, raised me, and that we were very happy. But then he abandoned me. Grandpapa Quan abandoned me. He believed you were flawed, Vivi, that you lacked the power to turn back the hands of time and make him young again, and so, in his ignorance, he cast you out and died all alone. Oh, chef's kiss on the Vivi voice, you like it?
To turn back the hands of time. Then what we witnessed in the crozier with the Duke's priceless face, that power could be brought to bear on people. But wait, how do you know all of this? You couldn't have possibly been associates of this Archmagus Quan.
We found his journals during one of our many trips into the Great Library. Scavenging for valuable relics is one of the few ways we have left him make a living. We were famed heroes of the war in our prime, with fortunes to match, but no soldier has the strength to triumph over time, and before we knew it, the hour of this sheath was upon us. Ishgard no longer had need of our services. So we came here to eke out a living, to keep doing what we do best until our bodies wouldn't let us. Imagine our surprise when we stumbled upon the opportunity of a lifetime, a second lifetime as it were. A mammoth with the power to take that which was broken and restore it to its prime state, to turn back time with its temporal magics, and give us back our misspent youth.
Fury, take me. This is also... I don't even know if there's a precedent to determine whether or not this constitutes heresy.
We knew where to look. Even with the journals, we determined that the mammoth was somewhere in the Western Highlands. A chance, for a second chance, was within reach. And then we were forced to watch as you imbeciles pulled Phoebe from the snow, nearly ruining everything. Phoebe, listen to me. Come with us and we can help you to unlock your true potential. Just think what you could accomplish were you to master your magics. Not only could you make us young again, but you may even have the power to restore life to Archmagus Quan. Vivi.
Impossible. No magic can truly return the dead to us. At best, you can animate a corpse, and I need not review the precepts to declare that the products of necromancy are abominations in the eyes of the Fury. Gigi, wait. What of our adventures? What of our gazebo? You are a man of a mammoth.
You have always been so kind to me, Papa Hildy, and I will forever be grateful for that. But Grandpapa Quan made me. He made me, and I miss him. So even if it fails, I have to try.
What are you doing? They're getting away. We have to stop them. Mayhap we must respect Gigi's decision.
So that's the end of that chapter, eh? You're giving up and coming back home?
I too made a decision long ago to become a traveling inspector, and I have ever stood by it. Mayhap it is from this singular stubbornness of mine that Gigi took inspiration. Nay, I cannot abide it. He is my flesh and blood, my son. I dare not let him use his temporal magics to prevent the natural order. It falls to me, his father, to ensure that Gigi keeps to the righteous path and only utilizes traditional methods of zombification to raise the dead.
And is that good?
Inquisitor Sire, I must applaud your dedication to your work, and cannot thank you enough for all you have done on our behalf. Yet I fear if we continue as we are, Gigi may be driven to rash action. Therefore, I would ask that you suspend your pursuit of the Grand Sirs for a time, that I might be afforded the opportunity to convince my son to return peacefully.
Well, seeing as how we can only guess at the full extent of Gigi's powers, it might prove dangerous to act aggressively, should he choose to use them.
I knew you would understand. Right then, there is no time to waste. Nashu, let us retire to our new gazebo and discuss our plans.
I suppose I'd have been ashamed had he given up that easily, though that means I'll have to stick around even longer. On the other hand, if that bloody mammoth's really got the power to make them young again, then... What's she planning? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
I said I suspend my pursuit, and I will, but that doesn't mean I won't continue my investigation into that mammoth and its powers. In Ishgard.
To Ishgard!
I see you saw fit to return to the capital as well. The Inquisition has a rather large collection of heretical tomes, including many of Charlene origin, and I had a mind to scour them for information on temporal magics. This is, of course, all for the sake of confirming the mammoth's heretical origins. Yes, only that. Why are you looking at me like that, as if to imply that my interest in these matters is more than a professional one? I'm sure I don't know what you're not talking about. Thank you, Bella. That will be all.
This is not my first playthrough. This is the first playthrough for this character. Yay! I have played up until halfway through Shadowbringers. Oh my god, the dead wife. See you, Inspector. On to the last episode. The proud and the pointy-eyed. Seer is a man at the end of his tether.
We need to speak, Bella. I've been scouring the archives for any information regarding temporal magic since last we spoke, and the results have been rather troubling, to say the least. As you may or may not be aware, ancient Alag is portrayed in the Enchiridion, did I say that right? As a cautionary tale, a great empire brought low by its vanity and hubris. However, there are certain apocryphal texts in which the Alagans can cast in a more sympathetic light, if not outright exalted. 'Twas in these texts that I found references to temporal magics once wielded by Alagan mages. Said magics could be used to halt or even reverse the temporal state of a given object. If these accounts are to be believed, and if Gigi's abilities in these magics are one and the same, then it may well be possible for him to turn back the hands of time for the Grand Sirs, much as he restored to the Duke's priceless face. That being said, there is no telling how this will work with regards to a living being. Consider, if you will, that the vase was filled with water when shattered. Even if the vessel were restored, what would become of its former contents? Would it be filled with water as before, the very same, every drop returned, or would it be a different water, or would the water once spilt be forever lost? I speak of the soul, my friend, for even if one could use these magics to restore the dead to life, would that they be as they were before, with all the same thoughts and memories and feelings? The Grand Sirs are convinced that they can regain their lost youth, and mayhap they can, but the dead who have entered into Helone's halls cannot return. They cannot. Yet Gigi is nevertheless resolved to try and resurrect Archmagus Quan. Speaking of which, according to some Charlene texts in the archives, Archmagus Quan was an accomplished scholar known for his study of ancient Allegan magics. Further evidence that Gigi's abilities are likely derived from ancient traditions, I suppose. But more importantly, I learned the location of the Archmagus's former residence. Mayhap we could find something of interest there, something which could help us to persuade Gigi to change his course. I had in mind to summon Inspector Hildibrand and make the journey there together. Would you be willing to join us?
Of course.
Excellent. Let us be about our business. I saw you, heretic. I beg your pardon? Are you accusing me of being a heretic? Yes, you, Inquisitor Sir. I saw you sneak into the archives and sneak out the forbidden tomes. I saw the mad light in your eyes as you partook of their forbidden knowledge. Oh, for the love... I did all of that for my investigation. Aha! You admit your crimes, that you did secretly, without permission and blatant contravention of our rules. Read forbidden tomes, and then by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine. You stupid, ignorant. Are you all so desperate to keep your goddamn jobs that you'll go around accusing all the world and his wife of a piracy? Is that what you've been reduced to? I'm sick and tired of looking for heretics in every bloody shadow, or trying to guess the secret sins of everyone I meet. It's stupid and pointless, and we're better than that, damn it. We're better than that. It's come to his breaking point. If you will not surrender yourself, then I have no choice but to inform my superiors. It's like looking into a mirror. Well, that all came tumbling out, didn't it? I suppose there's no point in trying to convince myself that I have no personal investment in this matter, or that I still have a professional one. Somewhere along the way, I stopped looking for the guilty and started looking for the truth, perhaps, and a way to help those in need. But there's no place for people like that in the Inquisition, is there? And it's only a matter of time before that stuttering fool comes back with an armed guard. Let us depart for Idleshire at once. We need to find the inspector. Off to Idleshire we go. How are they doing? Ah, look at the painting. Ah, the happy family. Where's Hildy? God damn it, Hildy. I've raised you to have better sense than this. Oh, there's the little fella. I see him. I seized him.
Are you looking for the inspector? He went off on his lonesome.
What are you doing? Who are you? Who are you, you little guy? Who are you? It seems we arrived too late. Inspector Hildibrand has already gone off on his own to confront the Grand Sirs.
They came back briefly to trade Jingleshine for supplies and whatnot, you see, and the Guppy's ear caught them trading tongue flaps about killing dragons in the Floorlands. When the inspector learned about it later, he said he had to get after them right away and back-take Gigi. He said he had a duty, not as an inspector, but as a father. Bugger that. He's got no obligations to a bloody mammoth, especially one that chose to leave on its own, of its own free will. As I recall, I swear, I turn my back on the boy for one bleeding second and he loses his goddamn mind. I'm afraid he might try to do something reckless. And don't you think we should try to find him and offer hand lending?
I'm rather more concerned about what will happen if the Grand Sirs attack, or worse, kill any of Hraesvelgr's brood. But first things first, I suppose. Bella, would you be so kind as to assist Mistress Nashu and Julian in their search for the inspector? I'll pay a visit to Archmagus Quan's abandoned abode in the meantime. Oh, and before you think to refuse, know that you need not fear for my safety. Let's just say that our singular experiences together have inured me to the harsh realities of, well, reality. Huh, could it be the scrawny little shite's finally found a spine?
Let's start by heading to Tailfeather. I reckon the inspector probably went there first to ask after the Grand Sirs, so if we do the same, we're sure to catch up with him eventually. Still there. Off to Tailfeather! Oh, hi, fat cat.
Hildy practically grew up in this saddle. Gave him his firm thighs and buttocks, it did. Of course.
Right then, I say we split up and make inquiries separately. If you learn anything about the inspector or the Grand Sirs or Gigi, come and tell me.
Are they in here? There's no one in here. Are they behind? Aha. There's guardians with the mammoth. They were here, proclaiming to all and sundry that they were going to slay the greatest dragon of them all. The gods only know if the naive fools were serious. Dragons are not to be trifled with, and I hardly think those so-called veterans were even remotely capable of doing what they claimed they would. Yeah, they'll keel over at a puff from the dragon's nose. Over here. 3 dragon slayers and a mammoth, eh? I'd call you a murmur if I hadn't seen them come through earlier, boasting about how they were off to kill the biggest one yet. Bold as brass, they were going on and on about killing this and glory and that, and as if that lot had it in them.
Certainly doubts.
Oh, those daft sots. They were for Annex Shrine. Not quite sure what their intentions were, but they were awfully confident, that much I recall. Oh, those daft sots. They were for Annex Shrine. Not quite sure what their intentions were, but they were awfully confident, that much I recall. Okay, say the same thing. No luck.
Oh, I see. So the Grand Sirs were headed for Annex Shrine.
And my dear boy wasn't far behind them either.
What are we waiting for? Let's go! Let's go!
Off to Annex Shrine. Orland. She's just poking him. Did Hildy do this? Usually he ends up on the receiving end.
Ooh, I found one of the Great Sirs.
The poor unfortunate soul who bears a striking resemblance to Orland is quite firmly embedded in the earth.
Would you look at that? The inspector sure gave him what for.
That may be, but where'd the other two get to? Not to mention the mammoth.
Why don't we pull him out and ask? Without having said that, it looks easier said than done. Oh, how silly of me. I'm sure you've got more than enough strength to yank it free, right, Bella?
I will give it my all.
Bella, she's the one. If she can't do it, no one. Wait, I got it this time. Really?
Those firm thighs and buttocks look awfully familiar. Is this Hildy? So he was still wearing the armor, wasn't he?
Well, I'll be. He's wearing some sort of magic mask that makes him look just like the inspector. Just like that man of 1,000 faces back in Olda.
No, that's Hildibrand, all right. There's no fool in a mother's eyes. Yeah, she knows by his thighs and buttocks. I say, what trouble has my beloved son gotten himself into this time?
Why, hello there, Lord Godbert and Inspector Sir. How do you two end up traveling together?
Blind fortune, you might say. I was too far from Tailfather when night began to fall, but fortunately Lord Godbert chanced to find me wandering in the wilderness. Lord Edmond told me all about his recent trouble with the Grand Sirs, as well as Hildy's investigation, and father cannot help but take an interest in his son's affairs, can he? As for me, I was eager to share with you my latest findings, namely Archmagus Quan's research notes. I haven't slept like that since I was buried in the lich yard. Well, I must confess no small measure of embarrassment to be found in such a state, having been so unceremoniously disposed of by the great Grand Sirs. But ignominy notwithstanding, I am most grateful for your succor, and pleasantly surprised to be reunited with you all. This wouldn't have happened had you waited for us instead of... Wait, why in the hells are you still wearing that rubbish? An impenetrable disguise is essential when consorting with the criminal elements. Alas, 'twould seem the Grand Sirs have grown more perceptive in their newfound youth. Wait, do you mean they've already regained their youth? What about Gigi? Did you see him? Was he behaving strangely? Now that you mention it, his warm, soulful eyes were rather more pointy than I remember. By the Fury, not pointy. According to Archmagus Quan's notes, that's a sign Gigi's using too much magic. If he carries on like this, his aether will be expanded and he'll end up not more than an empty husk. This is terrible news. We must catch up to the Grand Sirs at once.
Do you know where they were headed? All I heard was that they were keen to slay dragons. They were bound for the Churning Mists, a place called Zenith, to kill a great worm named Needhog. Really? That all happened? Huh. I meant the other one, Hreisvelgar. Hreisvelgar? Fury, take me. What could they possibly hope to achieve?
He looks well enough, but I wonder.
Watching Hildy learn and grow as a father reminds me of my own trials and tribulations. After finally achieving peace after 1,000 years of war, they want to kill Hreisvelgar? That doesn't make any sense.
They don't care, they just want the glory. At least we found the inspector, right? If I could turn back time, Hildibrand wishes to entreat your aid in a matter of grave import.
I, Hildibrand, Agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby ask you all to aid me in rescuing my son and putting a stop to the Grand Sir's machinations. You know, there's really no need for all that. We came because we wanted to help.
I, Nashu, faithful assistant, maker of explosives extraordinaire, do hereby present to you this fresh change of clothing.
Capital. I knew I could count on you, Nashu. I shall change en route. Come, my friends, to Zenith and to Gigi.
To Zenith. Oh, that's cool armor. I likes it. Oh, no. Cancel.
I say, what brilliant craftsmanship. How did they manage?
Spending too much time at this high altitude can't be good for my skin.
Huh, to think that I stand in the heart of Giovannian territory. Me. How long ago was I scouring the streets for heretics?
Not too long ago. His disguises may be amazing, but nothing beats the classic inspector look. Where's your classic suit that went with him?
Make ready, my friends. The final battle with the Grand Sirs is at hand. It would seem my wounds were more serious than I thought. I fear I am in no condition to confront our foes. There is but one thing that could restore me to my former indomitable self.
Don't you worry. I've got some salamander oil right here. Shall Mummy give you her baby boy massage?
Oh, my dearest Mummy. Mother dearest, I would not impose upon you. Not when my ever-loyal assistant Bella stands ready to minister to my muscles.
Don't tell me you're embarrassed. Let Mummy take care of her little Hildy's hurts.
My dear wife, I know you mean well, but let Bella handle it. I can personally testify to the healing talents of her strong yet tender fingers.
Why, thank you, thank you. If that's the way of it, I'm counting on you, Bella. It's like a baby boy is all grown up.
Let us brook no further delay. Come, my friend, coat my body in oil as you have done many a time before. Why do you hesitate? Have we not done this time and time again? Oil me up, woman.
Oh, wait. I wanna... Do you say anything else? I wish Inspector Hildibrand would let me oil him up. Of course. She wants to be the mommy, right? To Gigi.
You may as well get on with it. Salamander oil massages are something of a Mandeville tradition, one I hope to pass on to little Gigi someday.
Oh, the memories. Alright, oil you up. Salamander oil. It rubs the oil on its skin. It does this whenever it is told.
Ooh, how it soothes my aches and pains. Quickly now, knead it into my flesh. Knead as you have never kneaded before.
Show me your abs. I'll work your thighs and your glutes.
Such ferocious kneading. I applaud your enthusiasm, but mayhap I urged you to excessive force. Nay, you were in the right. Already the gentle warmth begins to spread throughout my body. The fires of righteousness burn anew in my breast. Hold, my son, and though your passion is renewed, you may yet be spurred to greater feats of Mandevillian strength. Derived from the purest essence of salamanders, the ancient legacy of House Mandeville, Salamandeville. To you, my beloved son, now become a proud father, I bequeath this most sacred of oils. Salamandeville, could it be that the legends were true? Your muscles shall shine with the brilliance of 1,000 suns. No mortal man will have the power to do you harm. Verily it is so, for by its grace did I once weather the slings and arrows of a bandit horde, and bring my hammer of justice to bear upon their wicked heads. The time has come, Bella. Take this oil and help Hildy become the Mandeville man he was meant to be.
I will do my duty.
Salamander oil massages are something of a Mandeville tradition, one I hope to pass on to little Gigi someday. Okay, say the same thing.
Alright.
I'm ready for my final oiling, Bella.
Ooh, fancy bottle. Salamanderville. The best of the best for a Mandeville man to rise to the top as the cream only can. So for the lack of a logical plan, massage the Mandeville man.
The Salamandeville. How it flows into every nook and cranny. Quickly now, lay your hands upon me. Massage me with all your might.
Give you a deep massage. A deep tissue massage.
Oh, yes, that's the spirit. I can feel it building and rising. Work
the glutes. Work it in there.
Oh, such passion, such fervor. I am in the inferno unbound, the tempest unleashed, but I have not yet begun to pose.
You're in a pose right now. More for the thighs.
I am a Mandeville man. As Salamanderville is my word. I have never felt so alive. Such vibrant colors, such intense sounds, such fragrant smells. Mother, father, Bella, 'twas your oils and your strong yet tender fingers which opened my eyes to the glory of creation. I'm a gentleman inspector reborn. Onward to zenith. No matter the laws of nature they pervert or the limits they break, the grand sirs can do naught to stop me.
Oh dear. You got this. They really regained their youth.
Not bad looking, must say. Oh no! It's evil Gigi!
Grand sirs, I have come for my son.
Oh, must we do this now? We have a dragon to slay.
There's no need for any of this. The war is over.
But not for long. The worm's death will give rise to a new era of fire and blood, and we, having consumed his eyes, will use our new powers to win untold glory on the battlefield. Our legends will echo in eternity.
You would doom countless innocents for glory? No, I won't allow it. Over my dead body. Far be it from us to deny you then. This is the end for you. The ultimate end.
Come on, Hildy. You are a wonderful man. His outfit! They're throwing everything at him. Is that his holy saint that he's summoning?
It's like he has faith in his son. Have faith, my love. He is our son. Gigi, my beautiful boy, pray do not look on me with such pointy eyes. Let Papa Hildy take you home to our gazebo.
Stop calling me that. My name is Vivi. Vivi. I remember everything. My powers, my purpose, my grandpapa Quan. I made them young again, but it's not enough. I need more. More. I need the worm's eyes, and then I can finally bring him back.
I'm sorry, Gigi, but no, you cannot. Grandpapa Quan is gone. He's right, Gigi. Mayhap you could restore his corporal form and breathe life into it, but his soul, what made him your grandpapa, is forever beyond your reach.
That's not true. I can restore anything to its ideal form, to the way it should be. Even Grandpapa Quan, even you, Papa Hildy.
Please, Gigi, you have to stop. If you keep using your power, you'll die.
Gonna restore Hildy. Restore him to his uber powerful self.
It didn't work.
I don't understand. Your clothes are still dirty and tattered.
As they should be, Gigi. For my every waking moment is as the gods intended. Every day I live life to the fullest. Every day I enjoy grand adventures. I found your grandpapa's research notes. What he gave you wasn't the power to make things the way they were. He gave you the power to change the world, to make things the way you yourself believe they should be. That's why your magics have no effect on the inspector, because you know in your heart that this battered and bruised form of his is, in its own way, right. My thoughts exactly, Inquisitor Sir, and it is for this self-same reason that you were unable to make Grandmaster Quan younger. In your heart, you knew there was naught that needed to be changed. Your beloved grandpapa was exactly as he should be. Your every day was to be treasured and worthy of celebration.
Then what about the Grand Sirs? Why was I able to make them young again?
All you truly knew of them were the stories they told you. Wondrous tales of daring do by heroes in the prime of their lives. It's no wonder you were able to envision them as such.
That's all they ever talked about, when they were young and free and full of fire.
At first, Archmagus Quan didn't understand the true nature of your abilities. He struggled to deduce why you could not make him younger as he originally intended. Eventually, he realized that your fond memories of him were preventing you from conceiving of him as anything but an elderly creator, and that the only way to achieve his goal would be to take them from you. But you were all he had left in the world, no longer a mere mammoth, but a friend, family, his only family, his grandson. He couldn't bear to lose you, so he renounced his quest for immortality.
But I still lost my memories in the end.
He was afraid of leaving you all alone in the world, afraid that others would attempt to take advantage of you and your magics, so before he died, he decided to take your memories from you after all, to protect you. But despite his best efforts, something remained, something stronger and more powerful and more resilient than anything Archmagus Quan ever dared dream. You were never broken, Gigi. You were never abandoned. All he wanted was to set you free.
Free? Free to do what?
Whatever you like, Gigi, don't you see? That was his final gift to you, a new life, a new story all your own.
This has all been very, very touching, but we're not getting any younger. Well, you aren't, at any rate.
We have suffered your meddling long enough. I had intended to use this trap to kill the worm, but since you are so perfectly positioned...
Oh no! How dare they ruin the ruins! Come on, Gigi! sacrifice himself, is he? I am Vivi, grandson of Archimagus Quan, and Gigi, son of Hildibrand, Hildier, Maximo. Yeah, whatever. Goes by too fast. Is she just sleeping? Mimi! Gigi! It was all a dream. Now go back to the home where you belong. Is that their true selves? Going back to their original true selves. It's just doing squats. So is she a demoness? Like, she cannot be human. She's something. It's like it never happened. With the last of his strength, he turned back the hands of time. Not just for the pillars, but for us all. He made us all as we once were, as we were meant to be. After all that gallivanting about, I get bugger all. What about my misspent youth? I was not meant to be this bloody old. It's such a fine day. Never have I squatted with such perfect form. I may well have reached my physical peak. Oh, he's gonna go blasting off. Huh, what rat? Act your age, you daft sod. You look foolish. You should be grateful. Gigi saw what you had become and gave you a second chance. That was our second chance to relive our glory days. It was all rather silly, wasn't it? Maybe Quan had the right of it. Maybe it's not so bad growing old. I was a coward when I was young, but now that I'm old, I'm not afraid to say things like, I love you, Doris.
Oh? You're a blind, bloody fool, Gonspart. You're never too old for love. I say, am I dead again? Quite alive, Inspector, along with everyone else, thanks to Gigi. The Grand Sirs are also in our custody. And that's my boy. Where's the little tyke anyway? Gigi embarked on a grand new adventure. He's no longer with us. I see. If that's what he wanted, then I could not be happier for him. I'm sure Archmagus Quan would feel the same way.
What do we do now, Inspector?
Is it not obvious, Nashu? The wide, wide world beckons to us. With the promise of mystery and wonder, we shall resume our never-ending quest for cases perplexing and profound, and perhaps one day we shall meet young Gigi again.
I hate to admit it, but this whole mess got me thinking that maybe it wouldn't be so bad if I really did have a grandson. You did right by Gigi, Hildy. Your father and I can see that. We're proud of the man you've become.
And I am proud of you too, Mother, for finally coming to terms with the ephemeral nature of physical beauty and allowing yourself to age gracefully. I think you said the wrong thing.
Gracefully, was it?
Frying pan. I fear we may have had failure of communicate. And off he flies. Oh, he's like a spin top.
There he goes again. Wait for me, Inspector. Wait!
Blasting off again. Hark, what is that curious light I spy in the far eastern skies? And this oh so familiar scent which fills my nostrils. Do I smell a case? Worry not for me, my friends, for wherever the wronged want for succor, I, Hildibrand, shall be there, till we meet again.
I say, you do know that so long as the core remains intact, little Gigi is not actually dead.
That's right. So dry your tears, boy. There's no need for all this moping about.
He has fallen into a dormant state because he used up all his aether. His core will gradually recharge as it draws upon the ambient aether, and in time he will awaken from his torpor. I shall tend to the child for now.
A happy ending after all.
As for these three, I should be glad to take them back to Ishgard in your stead.
A most generous offer, my lord, but hardly necessary. After all, 'tis my duty to bring them to justice. Oh, yes, it was my duty. After everything I said to that young inquisitor, I can't go back to Ishgard. They'll toss me in a jail and throw away the key if they don't kill me outright. So go to Idleshire and live in Hildy's gazebo. Someone ought to look after it while he's away, no?
That doesn't sound all that bad, actually. Full glad am I to accept your offer.
I suppose there's nothing for it but to wait until he comes back down.
'Twas a most graceful strike, my love. You haven't lost your touch.
All's well that ends well. Till next time. Yay! Loves it. Oh, but we got the ending. We still haven't got the ending screen.
I suppose there's nothing for it but to leave the Grand Sirs to Lord Godbert, and for me to see to Inspector Hildibrand's gazebo. I'd like to thank you for everything you've done. If you find yourself in Idleshire, come and see me. There are a few arrangements that I need to make, but I can't imagine that it will take that long for me to settle in. Thank you, my friend. Until we meet again.
Alright. Going a little longer today, but wanted to finish the Hildibrand quests. I like how the painting is still there.
Looking back on the course I've run, it's hard not to think of the man I was and feel shamed. Before I took on this case, I had only left the capital a handful of times. The rubbish I believed, the facts, I considered unassailable. Fury take me, what a fool I was. If I hadn't met you and the inspector and Gigi, I would have never realized how much I had come to hate my job, nor would I have discovered how much more satisfying it is to seek out the truth, the whole truth. One might say that getting labeled a heretic and having to flee Ishgard is the best thing that could have happened to me. After all, now I am free to start a new life here in Idleshire, as a consulting inspector. Ah, but enough of that. There is someone I would like you to meet. Lord Godbert made some modifications, as you can see. His smaller size should allow him to absorb aether more effectively over time. We thought that if he were to travel with you and share in your grand ventures, that maybe it would hasten his reawakening. Thank you, my friend. I do hope our paths cross again someday.
May the Fury bless you and keep you. Now we get Mini Vivi. Or Gigi. Or how about combining it? VG? Cute. Oh, he's got the gentleman outfit. You gotta work on those thighs and buttocks. Do some squats. Good man for leaving it. Oh, there's the zombie guy. Is he gonna be his assistant? And it's those things from the previous one. Well, Hildibrand will return? Yes, he will. Got the Gabi in front of here now. Wherefore art thou, Inspector Cry? Or Sire? Ah. Well, there you have it. Let's, check. Oh, I forgot to unlock Sid. Wind up Sid. When asked if he had a granddaughter, what would he like to see her named? The Ironworks founder replied, Gertrude. He's not old to have a granddaughter yet. He has to have a son or daughter first. And there's Gigi, also known as Vivi, but his secret is safe with you. We'll bring Vivi out next time. Alright, well there you have it for tonight's session. It was a longer one than normal, but we got the Hildibrand questline complete. So for tomorrow, at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully a friend will come by at that time as we start Alexander. We'll see how that goes. And then yes. Alright. Give a like and subscribe to see more. And I will see you next time. Bye bye!